Hello my friends, today I am going to review the largest collection of 10mm pistols ever on YouTube. You heard that right. The largest review of 10mm pistols ever on YouTube. Over the years I've noticed gun tubers will take a handful of pistols and from that select the best. Well, I figured if I'm going to select the best 10mm pistol, I better do it from a very large collection. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's have a look at these pistols. First of all, I got these bags. They conveniently hold 6 pistols each, and they're separated by, they've got these little compartments. And in here I've got my 1911s, got more 1911s, I got my plastics like Glock, and then I've got just a mix of different ones, and then just a couple more. I'm going to get them all set up and then we're going to do a quick review on each and every one of them. So now I've categorized my guns into 1911, 1911 like, and plastic striker fired. So let's take a look. I've got 12 1911s. One of them is actually a 2011. This is the Dan Wesson Kodiak, which was released to the market in 2019. It was designed as a hunting pistol. It has a 6.03-inch bull barrel, an overall length of 9.7 inches, weighs 47.1 ounces, has a 4-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with an adjustable rear sight and a fiber optic front sight. The MSRP is $2,499. With a 6-inch bull barrel, it is very comfortable to shoot. This is the Dan Wesson Bruin, which was released to the market in 2016, but manufacturing ceased in 2019 when Dan Wesson replaced it with the Kodiak. This model was Dan Wesson's first long slide 1911, featuring a 6-inch barrel designed to maximize the performance of the 10mm round, making it ideal for hunting due to its extended sight radius and powerful cartridge. It has an overall length of 9.7 inches, weighs 43.9 ounces, has a 4-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with an adjustable rear sight and a tritium fiber optic front sight, which means that it is a glow-in-the-dark fiber optic sight. How cool is that? And some, like mine, even come with an optic cutout. The MSRP is $2,359. This is the only 1911 pistol in my collection that has a tritium fiber optic front sight, and also the only one that is optic ready. This is the Kimber Stainless Raptor Custom 2, which was released to the market in 2011. This pistol was designed primarily for self-defense and law enforcement use. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.7 inches, weighs 38 ounces, has a 4.5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. The MSRP is $1,692. It has a tactical wedge 3-dot tritium night sights. This is the least expensive 10mm 1911 in my collection that sports 3-dot tritium night sights. This is the Tisas Night Stalker, which was released to the market in 2023. The Night Stalker is designed for both range use and hunting. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.5 inches, weighs 42.4 ounces, has a 5.5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with Novak-style U-notch rear sights and a tritium front sight. It is the least expensive 1911 pistol in my collection that has a tritium front sight. The MSRP is $760, but it has the look and feel of a much more expensive 1911 pistol. Therefore, it is the best value 1911 chambered in 10mm in my collection. This is the Iver Johnson Arms Eagle XL, which was released to the market in 2013. The pistol is designed for enhanced performance in hunting medium game like white dove-tailed deer and wild hogs and sport shooting. It has a 6-inch ported barrel, an overall length of 9.75 inches, weighs 44 ounces, has a 3-pound trigger pull, and has a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with an LPA TRT fully adjustable white dot rear sight with dovetail front sight. The MSRP is $933. Of the 10mm 1911s in my collection, this is the least expensive of those with a 6-inch barrel, the only one under $1,000 with a ported barrel, and it has the lightest weight trigger. This is the Magnum Research G Model 10mm 1911, which was released to the market in 2022. It is intended for hunting, defensive, and tactical use. It has a 5-inch bull barrel, an overall length of 8.63 inches, weighs 36.2 ounces, with a 4.5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with Novak-style sights on the rear and a dovetail front sight. The MSRP is $938. Of the 10mm 1911s under $1,000 in my collection, it is the lightest weight and the only one with a bull barrel. This is the Ruger SR 1911, which was released to the market in 2017. It is a good choice for hunting, woods defense, and target shooting. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.67 inches, weighs 39 ounces, has a 4.5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with Novak-style sights on the rear and a dovetail front sight. The MSRP is $1,299. This is the most unimpressive 10mm 1911 over $1,000 in my collection. This is the Kimber Super Jagare, which was released to the market in 2017. This pistol was designed for hunters to take down a variety of game, such as white-tailed deer. It has a 6-inch ported barrel, an overall length of 9.7 inches, weighs 42 ounces, has a 4.5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with a loopholed Delta Point Pro Optic. The MSRP is $3,012. This is my most expensive 10mm 1911 pistol and the only one that comes with a red dot sight. This is the Tristar Arms American Classic II, which was released to the market in 2019. The American Classic II is designed for personal defense. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.5 inches, weighs 37.28 ounces, has a 5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with Novak-style sights on the rear and a dovetail front sight. The MSRP is $780. This is the least expensive 10mm 1911 in my collection that weighs under 38 ounces. This is the Springfield Armory 1911 Ronin, which was released to the market in 2020. The Ronin is designed for self-defense, hunting, and sporting. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.6 inches, weighs 40 ounces, and has a 5-pound trigger pull. It comes with white dot rear sights and a fiber optic front sight. The MSRP is $695. This is the least expensive 1911 10mm pistol in my collection, yet it does not feel cheap. This is the Colt Delta Elite, which was released to the market in 1987. Manufacturing ceased in 1996, and it was re-released into the market in 2009. It is marketed for hunting, tactical, and defensive use. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.5 inches, weighs 35 ounces, has a 7-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with Novak-style sights on the rear and a dovetail front sight. The MSRP is $1,199. The Colt Delta Elite was the first 10mm firearm from a major manufacturer. It is the lightest weight 10mm 1911 pistol in my collection, while sporting the heaviest trigger pull. This is the Rock Island Armory TAC Ultra HC Threaded, which was released to the market in 2018 and is designed for recreational shooting, hunting, and personal protection. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.75 inches, weighs 46.8 ounces, has a 6-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 16 rounds. It comes with a low-profile adjustable rear sight and a high-visibility fiber optic front sight. It is weird that Rock Island Armory put low-profile sights on a pistol that has a threaded barrel, because if you put a suppressor on it, the sights are not tall enough for aiming over the suppressor. The MSRP is $899. This is the heaviest and least expensive high-capacity 10mm 1911 pistol in my collection, and I feel that it is the best value 2011 pistol available. This is the Smith & Wesson Model 1006, which was released to the market in 1990, but was discontinued in 1995. It is very similar to a 1911, but is double action, single action, and does not have a grip safety. It also has a magazine disconnect, which makes it inoperable without a magazine inserted. This is a safety feature which disables the gun in the event someone is trying to take the gun away and the owner is able to pop out the magazine, thus protecting the owner from his own gun being used against him or her. This pistol was designed primarily as a duty pistol for law enforcement and military use. It is a hammer-fired pistol with a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.5 inches, weighs 29.3 ounces, has a 6-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 9 rounds. It comes with a fixed front sight and a drift-adjustable rear sight. This pistol is available on the used market, usually anywhere from $1,100 to $1,800. This is the lightest weight, all-steel, hammer-fired pistol in my collection. This is the Sig Sauer P220 Legion, which was introduced to the market in 2016 and updated in December 2022. It is available in both double action, single action, and single action only, and neither have a grip safety. Mine is single action only. This pistol is designed for personal defense and duty use. This pistol has a 5.5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.8 inches, weighs 42 ounces, has a 6-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 8 rounds. It comes with electro-optics, X-ray, high visibility, day-night sights, and some even come with an optic cutout. The MSRP is $1,599. This pistol has the best sights on a non-1911 hammer-fired 10mm pistol in my collection. This is the Tanfoglio Defiant Limited Master Extreme, which was introduced to the market in 2022. It is an all-metal, single-action-only, hammer-fired pistol with no grip safety. It was designed for IPSC standard division competitions, built with features optimized for speed, accuracy, and control in dynamic shooting scenarios. It is referred to as a race gun. By the way, IPSC stands for International Practical Shooting Confederation. It's the world's largest shooting sport association and the oldest and largest in practical shooting. This pistol has a 4.75-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.94 inches, weighs 46.5 ounces, has a 2-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 14 rounds. It comes with a fully adjustable super sight rear sight and a fiber optic front sight. With an MSRP of $3,640, it is the most expensive 10mm pistol in my collection. This pistol has the lightest trigger pull of all the 10mm pistols in my collection. This is the EAA Tanfoglio Witness Compact, which was released to the market around 2010. The European American Armory, EAA for short, stopped importing the Witness Compact from Tanfoglio around late 2021. This decision was likely influenced by disagreements between EAA and Tanfoglio, leading to EAA choosing to discontinue their business relationship with Tanfoglio and cease importing these models. It is very similar to a 1911, but is double action, single action, and does not have a grip safety. This pistol was designed for various purposes, including self-defense, concealed carry, and recreational shooting. It is a hammer-fired pistol with a 4.5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8 inches, weighs 30 ounces, has a 5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 14 rounds. It comes with a fixed rear sight and fiber optic front sight. The MSRP is $649.99. This is the best concealed carry 10mm all-metal hammer-fired pistol in my collection. This is the Taurus TH10, which was released to the market in 2023. This pistol was designed for personal protection and competitive shooting. It is very similar to a 1911, but is a double action. Single action, does not have a grip safety, and is made from plastic. It has a 4.25-inch barrel, an overall length of 7.8 inches, weighs 28.5 ounces, has a 5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 15 rounds. It comes with a fixed front sight and a drift adjustable rear sight. The MSRP is $530. Given that it is the only plastic hammer-fired pistol in my collection, it is also the lightest. This is the Glock 40 MOS Gen4, which was released to the market in 2015. This pistol is designed as a serious hunting, tactical, and competition handgun. It has a 6-inch barrel, an overall length of 9.49 inches, weighs 35.45 ounces, has a 5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 15 rounds. It comes with plastic U-notch sights and includes an optic mount. The MSRP is $840. This is the only striker-fired pistol with a 6-inch barrel in my collection. This is the Glock Model 20 MOS Gen5, which was released to the market in 2023. This pistol is designed for self-defense, hunting, and concealed carry. It has a 4.61-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.07 inches, weighs 29.81 ounces, has a 5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 15 rounds. It comes with plastic U-notch sights and includes an optic mount. The MSRP is $660. This is the cheapest 10mm pistol that comes standard with a 15-round magazine. This is the Glock 29 MOS Gen5, which was released to the market in 2024. This pistol is designed for concealment and outdoor adventures. It has a 3.77-inch barrel, an overall length of 6.88 inches, weighs 2.681 ounces, has a 5-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 10 rounds. It comes with plastic U-notch sights. The MSRP is $647. This is both the lightest weight and shortest barrel 10mm pistol in existence, which makes it the best 10mm pistol for concealed carry. This is the Sig Sauer P320 X10, which was released to the market in 2022. This pistol is designed primarily for personal protection and competitive shooting. It has a 5-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.5 inches, weighs 33 ounces, has a 4-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity ranging from 15 and 20 rounds. It comes with X-Ray 3 day-night sights, which are dovetailed front and rear tritium sights. The MSRP is $799. This is the only 10mm pistol under $1,000 in my collection that has 3-dot night sights. This is the Springfield Armory XDM Elite OSP, which was released to the market in 2020. This pistol is designed for concealed carry, self-defense, law enforcement, personal protection, and sport shooting. It has a 4.5-inch barrel, an overall length of 7.6 inches, weighs 31 ounces, has a 4-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 16 rounds. It comes with a fixed U-notch rear sight and fiber optic front sight. The MSRP is $695. This is the highest capacity 10mm pistol under $1,000. This is the Smith & Wesson M&P 10mm, which was released to the market in 2017. This pistol is designed for hunting, self-defense, and tactical use. It has a 4.5-inch barrel, an overall length of 7.2 inches, weighs 31.4 ounces, has a 3-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 15 rounds. It comes with white 3-dot suppressor height front and rear sights, and includes an optic mount. The MSRP is $669. This has the lightest trigger pull of the striker-fired 10mm pistols in my collection. This is the Hi-Point JXP-10, which was released to the market in 2023. The pistol is designed for hunting deer and hogs at short ranges. It has a 5.2-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.5 inches, weighs 49 ounces, has a 7-pound trigger pull, and a magazine capacity of 10 rounds. It comes with a Glock-style front sight and a fully adjustable rear sight and is optics ready. The MSRP is $225. This is the least expensive 10mm pistol in existence. This is the FN510 Tactical, which was released to the market in 2023. This pistol is designed for defense in a variety of situations, including hiking and home defense. I personally think this pistol is perfect for law enforcement since it has a 22-round magazine. It has a 4.7-inch barrel, an overall length of 8.3 inches. It comes with suppressor height 3-dot tritium night sights and includes an optic mount. The MSRP is $1,139. This is the highest capacity 10mm pistol on the market. This is the Smith & Wesson Model 610, which was released to the market in 1990, but was discontinued in 1992. It was reintroduced into the market in 1998 and again in 2019. Smith & Wesson and Ruger are the only companies that manufacture a 10mm revolver. It was designed for personal protection and hunting. Even though it seems more intuitive to buy a .357 Magnum, if one wants a decently powered revolver, the Model 610 gives shooters of 10mm semi-automatic pistols the opportunity to shoot their same ammo in a revolver, if they so choose. This revolver has a 6.5-inch barrel, an overall length of 9.5 inches, weighs 50.1 ounces, has a 4-pound trigger pull, and holds 6 rounds. It comes with a fixed front sight and adjustable rear sight. The MSRP is $1,159. This is both the heaviest and most reliable 10mm pistol in my collection. As you can see, there's quite a few 10mm pistols out there on the market. With so many great 10mm pistols, it is really hard to select one as my favorite. You have the Glock 29, which because of its size and weight is the absolute best for concealed carry. Then there is the Wesson Kodiak, which has the best trigger pull and is the most comfortable to shoot. I've tried using my Kodiak as an everyday carry, but I have decided that it is such a beautiful gun, I don't like exposing it to the bumps and bruises that occur with everyday carry. Even though I have 26 10mm pistols from which to choose for my everyday carry, I find myself carrying the Glock 40 the most often. Because it is a cheap Glock, I don't care if it gets beat up. Because I have a Trijicon RMR on it, along with a 6-inch barrel, I am incredibly accurate with it. The fact that it has a horrible spongy trigger doesn't really matter that much because pretty much all striker-fired pistols have that. And when you get into the 1911 pistols, yeah, they have a better trigger, yet they are pretty, shiny, expensive guns that I don't want to get banged up. But just because the Glock 40 is usually my everyday carry does not make it my favorite. It turns out that my favorite 10mm pistols are all 1911s with a 6-inch barrel, which are the Iver Johnson Eagle XL, the Wesson Bruin, the Wesson Kodiak, and the Kimber Super Jagare. Since I shoot much better with an optic, and the Super Jagare comes with one, it is my second favorite 10mm pistol. With a buttery smooth slide and trigger pull, a 6-inch barrel, a tritium fiber optic front sight, an optic cutout, flawless operation, and Rolex quality beauty and craftsmanship, the Wesson Bruin is my absolute all-time favorite 10mm pistol. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click that like button. Also, I'm going to be doing in-depth reviews on every single one of these guns over the next year. And so if you would like to see the in-depth reviews of each of these guns, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click that notification icon so you can be notified when I upload my next video. And I think you'll be impressed. I'm going to go into a lot of detail with each and every one of these guns. I love you guys. See you next week.